Wednesday. I'm Coach Skip at Wildfire CrossFit, and I have got your Wednesday workout. So here we go. Today, we're going to start with 2 rounds for quality for the warm-up, and we're going to do a 20-second Bar Hang Lat Activation. And so how that's going to work, if you've got a spot to hang from a bar, you're going to just get up and just pull, like squeeze those shoulder blades together and activate those lats. You can either do it just by holding for the whole 20 seconds or just go up and down and really activate those lats. You should feel it right back through here and through those shoulder blades. If you really don't have a bar to hang off of, then just get in a door jam and same thing, keep those arms wide and just push forward, activate those lats, and then let it go. And right back again, push forward, or same thing, hold for the full 20 seconds and just really activate everything and then let it go at the end of that 20 seconds. After that, we're going to get into 10 PVC shoulder pass-throughs. So you're going to grab that PVC with a nice wide grip and you're going to keep those arms straight as you go all the way over and back again. And just keep that motion going back and forth for 10 reps. Then we're going to go into 10 bench dips. A lot of shoulder activation today. So in that bench dip, make sure you're staying close. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging, put those feet straight out in front of you, get all the way past that 90-degree elbow bend mark, and then all the way up. But stay close to that bench. If you start getting out here, that puts a lot of negative pressure on that shoulder. If you need to bring your feet in, have those knees at a 90-degree angle, and that way you can control that depth each time on those dips. After that, we've got 10 close stance air squats. So feet together and get that full squat in there. And just sink back. Make sure you're just sinking back with that butt to the heels and then right back up and keeping your chest up as much as possible. The final is 10 single leg squats, otherwise known as pistols. You've got a few options for this. You can go behind the ankle, and again, each leg counts as 1, so that's 2 reps right there. You can also go behind the knee, which will make it a little bit more challenging. You can hold on to something, where you hold on to a bar or a rack and just sit back. You can even go down to a bench where you're sitting each time. Or if you want to just do an actual pistol, just get down, stand up, switch legs every time. Again, 5 each leg. So that is the warm-up, 2 rounds of that. And just keep a nice, easy pace. If you need to get any extra stretches in there, go for it. We'll have plenty of time to get that done. Then we're going to do a alternating EMOM. So every minute on the minute, you are going to alternate between 2 power snatches and 3 wide grip strict pull-ups. And so first of all, in that power snatch, you're going to be doing 5 rounds of each of these. And so every 2 minutes, you're coming back to that next movement. With the power snatch, we're going to be starting on the ground. And make sure you really fight to keep those shoulders back, chest up. Nice wide grip here. Make sure that starting grip, that bar is falling right at the hip crease. Hook grip on that barbell, thumb underneath those 2 fingers. Then from that mid-shin, you are going to push those knees back, bring that bar up your quads, open those hips, shrug, and then get that drop under it each time. Just because it's a power snatch doesn't mean we're not still dropping. We're just not dropping all the way below parallel. That's the difference between a snatch and a power snatch. Is a power snatch, you're going to stay above parallel the entire time. So one more time slow, and then I'll show you fast. So from the ground, push those knees back. Once you get above the knees, then drive those shoulders back, get those hips open, shrug, and get under that bar. Full speed, right there, and move those feet. Jumping position, you're starting jumping position to landing position. If you want to go right above the knee, and really get that active shoulder lockout at the top each time. So you're going to do 2 power snatches. If you do not have a barbell to use, you can use a dumbbell or a kettlebell, and you'll do 4 total, 2 each side. And with that dumbbell right in between, and explode, get under it, switch arms, hit that other arm, back down, and back down again. So you'll get those 4 total reps, 2 on each side. The other exercise we're going to be doing is a wide grip strict pull-up. So if my normal grip is going to be about shoulder width apart, I'm going to go wider than that on this pull-up and just pull right up and over. Again, really engaging the lats, engaging my shoulders as I just pull up and get over that bar. But that should be about my grip. Same grip as you have on the bar for the snatch. It should be very close to that for the wide grip strict pull-ups. If you don't have a bar to use for your strict pull-ups, you can do what's called a diamond push-up here. And so we're going to go closer, again, to activate the different muscles in the shoulder. And so make that diamond where your fingers and thumbs are touching on each hand. Go all the way down, chest to deck, and then drive away at the top. Again, all the way down, drive away. If you need to go from your knees, same thing, just right down and right up. So alternate 5 rounds of each, 10 minutes total, 2 hang power snatches or 4 dumbbell or kettlebell snatches, and then 3 wide grip strict pull-ups or 5 diamond push-ups. For the workout today, we've got 4 rounds for time, and we're doing 20 alternating dumbbell or kettlebell hang snatches, 10 alternating pistols, and a 400-meter run or a 2-minute run or 2-minute run in place, or even 2 minutes of cardio. So for the 20 alternating dumbbell or kettlebell hang snatch, if you've got that dumbbell, great. That's probably the best object to use. If you need to use a kettlebell, that's okay too. Movement is going to be fairly the same with a kettlebell versus a dumbbell. And so butt down, chest up, I'm going to deadlift that weight up. And then as I go down, I'm just going to about the knees with that dumbbell and then explode right overhead and switch arms every time. That's that alternating part. So I'm going to do 10 on each arm for a total of 20. Now in this movement, it's okay to get that little jump under it, especially as that weight gets heavy. So get that little drop and make sure you stand all the way up at the top each time. Then we're going to be doing with the only difference with the kettlebell is as you're driving through, really punch through at the top so that that kettlebell lands safely on your forearm. It doesn't smash into your forearm. Then we're going to do 10 alternating pistols. So again, if you need to use one of those options from the warm-up where you're going behind the ankle, behind the knee, to a bench, holding on, any of those things we did in the warm-up, go for it. The prescribed version of this movement is getting that full squat and stand up and just switch legs every time. Get that other leg out of the way. Another good way to do this is if you've got an object where you can still get that depth and you're just going down and catching yourself so you're not falling all the way to the ground and still use those legs to drive out of the bottom. This is a really good way to practice this movement where you're getting that leg out of the way and then just stand up and then just switch legs every time. But same movement, just not exactly RX because you are stopping yourself with that box. You can use a plate or two, whatever you need to control the fall in that movement. And then finish up with a 400-meter run. So should take 2 to 2.5 minutes to do that run. If you don't have a place to run where you know the distance, either run a minute out and a minute back, or do 2 minutes or so in place, or do 2 minutes of jump rope, bike, row, any kind of cardio to be able to equal about that same time. So 4 rounds of everything. Go as fast as you can, go as hard as you can, but keep a good pace, because if you go too fast on any one element and then get to the pistols and start to get tied up where you're not able to get all the way down, that's not going to do you any good. So make sure you keep a pace so that once you get back to those pistols, especially in that 3rd and 4th round, you're able to get those out really quickly, because 5 and 5 should go pretty fast. So thanks, guys. That's it. Have fun with this one. Share it with others. If you have any questions for us, let us know, and we will see you soon here at Wildfire.